the Gamer76.
Hello everyone, I'm the Gamer76 and this is my 46th ever video. And do you notice anything familiar? What? No, not my face, that's always the same. Pretty much everything else is the same. Like my shirt, this thing being here, this not being where I planned to put it, because I just recorded my 45th outro. Wow, that's a lot. Anyways, today, don't look, I'm painting on these things. Yeah, that's fun, right? They're mystery bag squishies. Before I had this video idea, I did get one and open it. I'm not gonna show you it yet. If I sneak it into the end, you will have to wait until the end to see it. Anyways, go to that. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know what this is. Anyways, I hope you like my painting. Hi, before the voiceover actually starts, I would like to say that if the audio sounds like trash, it's because I'm recording this on my phone because my room is occupied and I don't feel like waiting anymore because I'm already 2 hours late. Welcome to the area. How's it going? And like that sound? I made it myself. Here are the bags, but y'all can go because I'm starting with this one. I went ahead and opened it, then I realized I forgot to show you the options to get. So here those are. Okay, now it's time to see what I got. It's a narwhal. It definitely looked a bit better on the bag, but oh well. Okay, so step 1 is taking the keychain thingy out because I hate the position of it. So I'm trying to tug that out, and I clearly struggled with it. But I did finally get it out. And now it's the mouth. I also noticed this. It looks like a pretzel. That did not sound human. Anyways, we don't need that. Now I grabbed some puppy paint, but I realized that I have to sand it first, so now I'm doing that. Then I grabbed my scissors to chop off the seams. It's funny how in my first squishy makeover I didn't trim the seams, but now no matter how subtle they are, I still trim the seams. That's done, so now I can use the puppy paint. It's your turn now. Opening that up, and now applying it into the mouth hole. Also smearing it with my finger because I still don't know how to spread it using a brush without leaving brush strokes in it. Also rebuilding the tail because I cut it a bit too much when trimming the seams. Now it's ready for paint, and look what I got. More paint mixing things. Breaking that open, and now I'm getting blue to mix a blue color. Ugh. Why do these bottles do that? Anyways, I'm getting some blue soft paint and some blue puppy paint, mixing that up, and it's ready. The first paint stroke. Okay, speed that up. I had like 3 or 4 layers of paint on. Probably didn't need that much, but I just felt like it. Now it's time for the bottom half to be painted. Okay, that's coated. Now time for the tummy patch. I started making it a normal shape, but I decided to make it a heart shape. Here it is fully coated. Now I'm bringing in my other paint colors, getting these 2 colors, starting with the lighter shade, blocking the dip with my head, and painting on the horn. I chose this color because I want this to look like another squishy I have, but baby version. That's dry. And now I'm going in with the darker shade for the waffle cone lines. If you were here last week or longer, you may know who this is related to, but if you don't, that's too bad. I'm not telling you yet. Touching up that mistake there, and now it's time for the face. One eye, then the other eye, and a mouth. I made it an open smile because that's kind of the shape the scar was. Adding some reflections. I tried to put a tongue in with puppy paint, but that was clogged, so I'm trying to unclog it by squeezing it, and that happened. Even after that, I decided to not use puppy paint and just use the matte paint instead. Then I'm adding a yellow blob to the bottom of the cone. Then tried to add some orange chunks into that, but that was clogged, and I clearly didn't learn from my mistake, so yeah. Then I actually added the chunks into the yellow. Then I decided I didn't like it, so I wiped off the puppy paint. Then I just used matte paint for that as well. Now I will tell you who he's related to. It's Mr. Mango. So his name is Little Mango, and he's Mr. Mango's child. Where's his mom, you say? Well, I haven't designed her yet, so does she exist? And here's the before and after. There was nothing really wrong with the before, but I definitely like Little Mango much better. Back to the bags, because it's time for number 2. Hope it doesn't end up looking like number 2. You can go for now. Now it's time for opening it. I'm just reminding you of the options. And now I'm opening the bag. Let's see what I got. It was stuck, so I had to rip the bag. Hey, it's the llama. This time I'm fine with the placement of the strap, so I didn't rip it out. Starting out by trimming the seams, then sanding, getting my palette and my white paint, squeezing some of that out, then going in for the base coat. That side is done, then this side, poof, it's fully base coated. And you know who this could be related to? It's Carl. This is gonna be Carl's little sister. He is overjoyed, can't you tell? Now he's running away. Oh well, she's not done yet. So I'm getting my colors, blue, pink, and brown. Now I'm just showing you the colors that match on Carl. I'm starting by fixing up the pink paint because it wasn't light enough for what I wanted. Then I'm painting the head wool pink. Is that wool? Then I lightened the blue because I wanted it lighter. Then I painted half the tail blue so I could do the blending thing like the one that's on Carl's tail. Then painting the body blue, I also painted the face a similar brown color that's on Carl's face. And now it's time for the face. I was going to paint on a normal happy face, but then I was inspired by Carl's tooth sticking out, so clearly it runs in the family. Also adding the blendy nose, and then adding another possibly recessive gene, which is different color's eyes. Is heterochromia a recessive gene? I added some spots of the other color that it's on. While that's happening, I want to mention that before I was finished, I was calling her him, but somewhere I decided to change that, and instead of pretending it never happened, I decided that she is transgender. Also, her name is Floss, because Carl's last name is Candy, and Candy Floss is the British name of cotton candy. Adding some inner ears and signing it, and it's done. I really like Floss. And now it's time for the final bag. Opening that up. No! That's the one I didn't want. But I have come up with an idea, so no biggie. Of course I started with sanding. I did that with the other two, and this one is no different. You can go for a minute. Bringing in my paint mixing containers so I can mix a red color. Now I'm coloring the pineapple red. And no, this is not going to be a red pineapple. I'm actually turning it into a strawberry. I added a few coats off camera, and now the other side is done too. I got my green paint for the calyx. There was really no need for me to say that. I just could have said stem, but I wanted to seem smart. Now it's time for the seeds. Dipping into the white. And now I'm painting the seeds. I also added eyes, and I chose green for the eye color, and also adding a surprised face. Why is she surprised? I don't know. We may never know. Also, by the way, her name is Bessie. I realized that eye was more droopy than the other, so I fixed that up. I also added eyeliner and eyelashes. Also pupils. I don't add them to my drawings, but I do add them to my squishies. That side's done, so now I'm doing the other side. That's the first time I've done that transition. Messed up a bit there, so now I'm fixing that up. Then I'm bringing in the brown because I'm turning what was a pool float into a chocolate belt or something. Then I signed it, and here's the before and after. And I personally will say, the before was kinda ugly, so this is definitely an improvement. That's over. Do you like my orange lights? They're for Halloween. Even though you just watched the video, I'm gonna still show you the product right here. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and goodbye.